All right. Hey, 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 everybody. We are here. We are live. Let's see. Yes, we're here. Yep, we are live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Refreshing Flow series. I am so excited to be here. So excited. Uh-oh, series. No, not Siri. Siri talking to me. That's a good way to start. But welcome. Hello, hello. My name is Mary White Johnson. I'm the founder and CEO of Redefine Me Movement. And we are here for the Refreshing Flow series with KiKi Smith. Oh, I am so excited to interview our community impact oh my God, recipient of the Grace and Leadership Award. Oh my God. If Redefine Woman's Luncheon, that's coming up on August the 22nd. Guys, we are less than 30 days. 30 days. 30 days, y'all. I think I hear echo. Hold on. Uh-oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. 30 days at receptions. 5975 Boymel Avenue. Have you gotten your ticket? Y'all, VIP is sold out. I'm so excited. All of my VIPers, raise your hand in the comments if you are here. Raise your hands, but we still have tickets. We still have tickets, so go ahead and go to redefinememovement.org and grab your ticket to the Redefine Women's Luncheon. We got our shades of blue. Our theme is water. We are celebrating 10 years. We celebrate and honor women in the community. And I told y'all this is one of my favorite human beings. Okay. And that is none other than KiKi Smith, y'all. Hey, girl. Hey. How are you?
I'm doing really good. Thank you. How
You're
you doing?
I'm doing good. It's been a very productive day. But it's been a busy day. It's been a really good, productive luncheon day. I got some great interviews today. Talked to some of our sponsorships. We're going to start rolling out some of the amazing sponsorships that make the luncheon possible. So I want to give a shout out to our title sponsor, Ultra Standard. Thank you for sponsoring the luncheon this year. That was a surprise that we had last week. Thank you for investing in Redefine Me Movement. KiKi, one of the things that I really like about our title sponsor is that they allow dreamers to dream. If you are in the hair and beauty industry, they put your beauty industry or your beauty product on the shelves in retailers like CVS, Kroger, Shaw's, just different Sally's Beauty, some of the brands like Cantu and things like that, things that you use, Kaleidoscope and things like that.
Okay.
But when I think about you, I think about being a dreamer.
Wow.
So back in 2017, I met you and I launched Redefine Me Movement. It was named something different back then, but I launched my business independently. I've been doing women's empowerment for a long time, over 30 years, but this was my first solo venture, so to speak, back in 2016. But this was my first photo shoot by myself. And when I walked in your home, I said, oh my God. She has a photo shoot, a photo studio in her home. And you allowed me permission to dream.
Wow.
So, in that moment, I want you to know this. I said in your studio that I have to honor her one day. I didn't know, and it's 2026. And
Wow.
I said I have to do it. And there are two other ladies that's in this category that I've honored, and you will be the last person. Because yes, you're an entrepreneur, but you lead with such grace and leadership. You create an experience. And I just want you to know that.
Oh,
that not only are you, I just want you to soak this in, because I know this, I want the nerves to go away. I just want you to know.
Not good at
I know
these things.
I know you're not, but I want you to receive this moment, because I know that you're going to be working in the luncheon, because it's like, okay, I know that you're an honoree at the luncheon. However, I do want you to pause and be able to have your moment at the luncheon as well. But I want to give you your moment, because when I walked in your home, you just allowed me to dream.
Wow.
And ever since then, I've seen your evolution. I've seen how you've grown. I've seen how it's like you are just amazing at what you do. It's like, I feel like I'm the only person in the room. I'm so serious.
I love that. And I'm glad that that's what you experience. I work on making it an experience for each person. And it's my honor to love on and support every one of my clients. So that means a lot to me. I want you to feel when you're with me. And so that just means a lot. It really does. Thank you for that.
Oh, so I'm so glad that I'm able to honor you in this moment. And now the other two people that's in this category is Pastor Dolores Fluellen and Anitra Scott. And you all y'all are cut from a different cloth as far as leadership is concerned. You all are my role models. And I know that I'm about to be 50. You just turned 40. It's just it just don't have influence, has no age. It's like we are connected by spirit. But outside of the lens, where do you get that from? It's like how that grace and that leadership, what makes KiKi KiKi? What outside the lens, who are you?
Okay. That's two questions. Okay, let me.
I know.
So outside of the lens, well, let me say what makes me me, because I was kind of thinking on this, and I think a big part of, I won't say in totality what makes me me, but I think a big part of what makes me me is my inner joy. And I feel like, or I know that is a big part of what makes me me, because there was a period of my life where I felt like that was gone. And I didn't recognize myself when I looked in the mirror, and I didn't feel like myself every day when I got up. I didn't feel like the joy and the love that usually like comes bursting out of me. Like I felt like it was gone. And so that's how I know that is a big part of what makes me me, is that inner joy that I have. And yeah, just going through a period where it was gone was really hard, because I didn't even recognize myself. I didn't feel like I was me anymore. And so that was hard. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what inspires you?
What'd you say?
who inspires you? Who is your inspiration? You inspire me, and I can, my mom inspires me. My Pastor D. I never say Pastor D without saying my Pastor D.
That's your Pastor D.
Who inspires you?
That's such a good question. Of course, I'm inspired by like big figures like Michelle Obama, period. Mm-hmm. Michelle, we love you. But I'm also inspired by everyday women in my life. I'm inspired by women who I see are on the grind. They're building big things. They're taking care of their families. They're loving on their husbands. They're raising their children. Women who are building businesses. I'm inspired by women who are pursuing healing. I'm inspired by just everyday women who I see are just waking up and trying to be better versions of themselves than they were the day before. That's a lot of women. Yeah.
That is. Okay. That is so good. Okay. So, one thing that I love about you, KiKi, is that you said that it was a time in your life where you felt like you looked in the mirror and you did not have that inner joy. So, and we're going to talk about this a little bit at the luncheon, because one of the rules at the luncheon is let them flow, and that's the tears. That's the tears in our eyes. That's the redefinition in our lives. But in what area in your life have you experienced loss and you had to redefine yourself?
Yeah, that's a good question. Mm-hmm. There's been several areas of loss in my life. Like, we lose loved ones, but we also lose relationships that we once had. We lose pieces of ourselves as life tries to tear us down and different things happen to us where, like I was sharing earlier, that I feel like I lost myself. And so when I think about like being redefined, right? So I had looked up, what defined means. And it basically means to, describe or give character to. And then then redefine means to give a different definition of.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, I thought that was really significant, because I think that all of us, no matter where we're at in this walk of life, we all have either defined ourselves in a certain way or we've allowed others to define us. And a lot of times those definitions are tainted or they're skewed, or those definitions are, they come from a place of mistakes that we've made, places where we've fallen. It comes from a place of distortion, or it comes from a place of being shattered from past trauma. Like there's so many outside influences that will try to define each of us. And so I love the idea of redefinition, because it is the idea of shifting that and reclaiming not allowing others to define us. And for me personally, it's a matter of allowing my Father to tell me who I am, to let me know how he feels about me, how he wants me to see myself. And so that's been a big part of my redefinition, is like letting go of definitions that others have given me, and instead, like, so taking in less of how others feel about me, taking in more about how God feels about me. And that has been a big part of my redefinition, for sure. Ooh. I have no idea if that's the question.
Yes, that's a poetry piece right there. You better get it, girl. So, KiKi, I did not know that you were a nurse, that you used to be a nurse.
It feels like a former life now, but I was.
I know. I'm a respiratory therapist now. I'm hoping to hang up the stethoscope soon and do this full time. That's my dream. That's why I said, you are a dream. You are a part of my dream. You're a part of my why. And but one thing that I really, really love about you is on your 40th birthday, when you pulled back your teeth and you showed me your grill, girl.
I got me a grill, and my husband, when I showed it to him, he just shook his head, and I was like, I'm sorry, honey, I've always wanted one. I always wanted to get.
But that's what I love about you, is that you are so authentic. You are so authentic.
I'm just trying to live my life. Just trying to live my life.
Yes. I love that. I love that. So transparent. That's why I was telling Dr. Chantel that, I am holy hood. I praise God and worship God, but there is a part of me that's still like a grill or two.
Period.
Still like a little T.I.
I'll take you to where I got my grill. We're going to get you one.
Yes. But yes, I love that. And you also work with the youth. Tell me a little bit about that. Do you work with the youth now, or you used to be a youth pastor?
Yeah, so I used to be a youth pastor, and both me and my husband were at our former church, and he was with the teens and I was with the babies, and we were, tag teaming them, and I loved it. I loved it so much. I loved it. So I had like elementary school age kids, and it was awesome. I loved it.
Okay. That is good. That is good. So what do you do outside the lens? What is your best pastime? I know that you're a Disney, what do you say, a Disney doll? And what are some things that you love to do in your spare time?
Okay. Thank you for asking that. And you know what? To that, like, just as we get older and we just get to know ourselves better, like, I'm still learning the things that I love to do outside of my job. And so lately, the things that I have discovered is that I am a Disney adult. I love Disney. If any of y'all want to go to Disney, I will go at the drop of a dime. Like, let's go. So yes, love all things Disney. You really can't tell me I'm not a Disney princess. And another thing I do is read. Like, my Kindle, it literally sleeps in the bed with me at night. So if I ever wake up and I can't sleep, I just turn on my Kindle and I read myself back to sleep again. So I love to read. I also take it with me everywhere. It's always in my little Disney backpack that I travel with. I love movies. I love shows. And I love all types of shows. So I'll watch anything from like a teeny bopper show that like teenagers are watching, all the way to like Walking Dead. I like murder mysteries, like a whole plethora of shows. I like watching YouTube. There's a lot of YouTubers that I love to watch. Let me see what else. I used to write a lot of songs, but I don't write as much as I used to. I tell people, I feel like the well has run dry. And I want to bring that back though, because it's been so long since I've written, and I would love to write again.
Okay, that is good. I'm learning a lot of stuff about you. I love that. Okay. So when I came through your door, and if you don't know, KiKi is an honoree for the Redefined Women's Luncheon that is happening on August 22nd. She is receiving the Community Impact. She is a recipient for the Community Impact Award for Grace and Leadership. August 22nd, guys, get your tickets. We have limited tickets left. And when I say limited, I mean limited. Tickets at redefinememovement.org. It is happening August 22nd. We are wearing all of our shades of blue. We are having some good shopping on our, what I call our Queens Marketplace. I love that because I believe in investing back into the community of Black woman-owned vendors from 10 to 11:30 a.m. We're going to be shopping. We're going to be networking, doing some VIP things, which I'm not going to share, but we are celebrating 10 years of serving, but this is our third luncheon, and KiKi is an honoree. And I love how you have given back to Redefine Me Movement. You were a part of our rebrand when we did it back 2 years ago, where we were out. You took like over 1,000 pictures when we were in the hot sun in all white.
It was a hot day.
Yes, I love that.
But we got it done. It was beautiful.
yeah, we got it done. But one of the things that about redefinition um is being able to honor women in the community. And what I do is, oh yeah, Jamia, hey. One thing I do is honoree drive-bys. So I rolled up to your house.
And did.
I know. Again, 9 years later, rolled up to your house and knocked on the door, kind of coordinated with your assistant and your husband and things like that. Came to the door with flowers. And because you know what? AI has taken over the world, y'all. And we don't do any and social media and things like that. So we don't do any human touch, minimal human touch. But I like to keep a human touch. Okay. I believe in repurposing. That's one thing that I have learned in 10 years is creating your own brand, creating your own mold, cracking your own mold. And having your own special touch to your brand. And that's mine. I do honorary drive-bys. Okay. And so I knocked on the door and I was like, oh my God, I'm at the wrong house. I remember this house 9 years ago. So I was at the wrong door. Okay. So your husband opened the door and KiKi walked through the door. He was like, oh my God, Miriam, what are you doing here? How did you feel knowing that you were an honoree at the luncheon? What was your first thought?
I was, and still am in many ways, completely shocked. I never in a million years did I expect to be an honoree at your luncheon or anybody's luncheon for that matter. So yeah, I was just completely shocked. I'm still shocked. I don't know what you're talking about. It's just crazy. And I think a big part of that is just because, like, you talked about my history a little bit, and just like, I feel like my whole life has been about others, right? My whole life has been others focused, others centered, you know, from ministry to nursing to now in photography. Everything I do is about uplifting others, celebrating others' big moments. I'm there to capture it. You know, when I was taking care of people in the hospital, it's about them. You know, I'm taking care of them in their vulnerable times. And now I get to take pictures of people's big celebrations. And in ministry, again, others focused. And so and you know what else, Marian? I'm also a eldest daughter, which would be a whole other subject, right? Because, you know, we just, if you know, you know, we take care of all the things, get the things done as eldest daughters. And so, I just am not used to being honored for anything, acknowledged for anything, spotlight on me at all. Like, it just is very uncomfortable and I'm not used to it. So I was just totally shocked. Still am. I don't even know what to talk about. I'm just going to be there taking pictures. That's what I'm going to do.
No. Well, that's what I put on the form. We just got to make sure that we have some time for you now. Yes. Well, you are an honoree, and we're going to make sure that happens. And we just have to make sure that happens. Even though I just could not figure out how I could not have KiKi not take the pictures at the luncheon. So
no, I'm just glad to be in the building, and I'm happy to take pictures. I like it better behind the camera anyway.
I know. But yes, you are an honoree, and we're going to roll out the red carpet for you all. And when you think about your life, what is one reword in this season of your life, not just the span of your life? You just turned 40, like you said. Mm-hmm. What is your reword?
Can I have multiple?
You can have whatever you want, girl. You an honoree, honey.
I appreciate that. Because I was thinking through this, and I wrote down a few, because this is where I feel like I'm at right now in life. So I wrote down 4 rewords. I have revival. I feel like I'm in a season of revival. I have resilience. Yes. I have refocus. And then I have restoration.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I
Can you
think
share a little bit more?
sure, yeah, if you want me to.
Yeah.
Um, so I shared a post earlier where I was just saying I feel like there's a new chapter being written in my life. I don't know. I think the best word to describe it is I have a spirit of expectation. And so I don't know if you guys have felt that before, but it's almost like a feeling in your tummy where you're like, I think God's about to do something. I don't know what it is. I don't know where
Yeah.
it's coming from. I don't know what it's going to look like. It could be something small, personal, just for me, or it could be something big and outward facing. Like, I don't know, but I definitely just feel like I'm in a season of expectation. I feel like God's about to do something. It was a few months back, he told me, if you show up, I'm going to show out. And so I've been holding on to that word for several months now. And so like I even put it on my phone screen and I just said, if I show up, God's gonna show out. And so yeah.
Yes.
And so I'm kind of like in that season of expectation. And I also just feel like it's that season of revival. I feel like things are waking up in my life. I feel like there's a blooming, there's a becoming. These are kind of the words that have been occurring for me. And so yeah, that's where that came from. Resilience. And I think, honestly, I feel like all women are resilient. If you think about the things that we face and overcome just daily, and I'm talking things from the things that we face within our bodies physically, the things that we go through emotionally, the turmoil, the questioning, the doubting, like things that we go through in our family lives, like women, period. We're resilient. We just are. God
Yes.
made us that way.
Mm-hmm.
So refocus is just a matter of I'm just kind of like stepping back and evaluating everything in my life. I did my little mid-year check-in on my goals and stuff. And so I feel like there's some things I'm just shifting in a different direction on. So that's where refocus came from. And then restoration, I've already shared a little bit about that, but I definitely feel like for the past several years now, God has been just rebuilding and restoring me. So all of those things are simultaneously occurring.
Yes, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you. Thank you. I truly appreciate that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for chiming in. I want you all to register for the luncheon. Thank you, thank you, thank you, KiKi. Have y'all enjoyed today? Put some hearts, put some comments. KiKi, I'm telling you, you have got me fired up today. I have learned so much about you.
Aww.
I'm inspired by you. I'm encouraged by you. Again, you allow me to dream. You allow me to push. You allow me to want more. And if you ever, like I told you in your card, and you are simply beautiful.
Thank you, Marion. I feel the same about you.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
I don't know how to make the heart. There we go.
It's a millennial thing. That's how the millennials do it.
It is. It is.
They do it the way Gen Z do.
Look.
They be throwing that.
No, you are. Every time I think of the song, the Al Green remake, but Maxwell song, you are simply beautiful. And you have been such a staple in my life. And for 10 years, that is what you're going to see at the luncheon. You are going to see a lot of my journey. Most of the women who are going to get honored, and even some of the surprise awards, will be staples of me, staples of this journey. And also hear a little bit about what's happening, because I'll be 50 in October.
Yes.
And where,
we should do a photo.
I'm so excited.
Everybody's
yeah, girl, I am.
A photo shoot.
Yeah, I am.
Marion.
I know, right? Turn around and do it. Like, I love my photo shoots, girl. But yeah, I am. And no, it's really about to be it's about to be an amazing day. And I don't even know if amazing can wrap it up. It's about to be a I don't know. It's about to be a ball of energy. It's about to
Yeah.
be something that is beyond words. It really is.
I'm excited.
And yeah, me too. I am so looking forward to it. It's less than 30 days. Grab your tickets. If you have been inspired, if you have been touched, if you have gone to the luncheon before, I know I have some three Peters that have registered. I cannot wait to see you. I have something special for you at the luncheon because you have been for 3 years. For those who have been rocking with me for 10 years, something is special for you as well. But we have a few tickets left. So go ahead and go to redefinememovement.org. Grab your tickets. Thank you, KiKi, again for just being here. You did such a great job. Learned so much about you. I appreciate you so much. Until next time, you all have an amazing, amazing night. Bye bye.